You need some hard proof. And the source says it has found what it calls a glitch in the matrix, a place where this supposedly constructed story crashes head-on into modern science.
The argument zooms in on two specific periods, separated by, you guessed it, 800 years, the 6th century and the 14th century. And according to the historical texts from back then, these two eras are almost perfect carbon copies of each other, right down to the disasters that struck them.
The parallel is just striking. You got historical chronicles talking about a warm period in the Roman era that ends in a climate disaster in the 6th century, along with the Justinianic plague. Then, 800 years later, a medieval warm period supposedly ends with a great famine and a temperature drop, immediately followed by the Black Death. On paper, it's a flawless echo. Almost. Too flawless.
But here is the massive twist. The story we get from those ancient texts seems to completely clash with the story that science tells us today, the story we get from things like ice cores and DNA analysis. The physical evidence appears to contradict the written word.
And here are the contradictions the source presents. First, climate data from physical evidence like ice cores shows only one major cooldown, and it starts in the 1300s. There's no sign of a similar event 800 years earlier. Second, genetic sequencing of the plague bacteria suggests the strains from both epidemics are way too similar for there to be an 800-year evolutionary gap between them. For the author of this theory, this is the smoking gun. It suggests the 6th century catastrophe is a phantom, a fictional copy of the real one in the 14th century.